Yo, face. Show your face, please. With sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, as y'all know, yesterday it came out that yet another OBlock informant has come to the surface, and he's been cooperating with law enforcement ever since 2018. Reports would detail that this informant became an informant against some of the OBlock members and would admit that OBlock had a hierarchical setup where it was ran by leadership and meetings were held in OBlock where guns and drugs was exchanged, as well as retaliation shootings being discussed. David Sloan, aka Lil Dave, will also identify certain suspects from surveillance footage provided by the feds in their efforts to take down the Black Disciple faction within the OBlock RICO indictment. Reports will also tell us that despite Lil Dave going unresponsive at times, he received a payment of over $21,000 within 5 installments back in 2022. The lie will come in when Lil Dave will tell authorities that his brother was killed at a house party and OBlock members were the ones that did it, but law enforcement will find out that Lil Dave was lying because his brother was killed due to other circumstances back in 2019. When asked why did he lie, Lil Dave made it clear that he didn't want to take the stand and testify in the trial of FBG Duck's death involving the OBlock members. But in the end of it all, when he was asked if OBlock was ran by leadership, he would agree that it was simply by saying yes. Now, with all this going viral on social media, Lil Dave responded on his own in his Instagram story, hinting that he didn't tell and also had words for OBlock member EDogg as well. Now, I'm not sure why he would even respond because there's nothing he could really say at this point, and by trying to act like you didn't cooperate is only going to make matters worse. The police or feds, nonetheless, isn't going to sit here and just make things up about you out of everybody in the world or anybody else in OBlock. They just decided to use your name, huh? But anyway, let's get into what Lil Dave had to say as he reacted to being accused of being a cooperator. Lil Dave will take to his Instagram story to say, quote, "All you lame D-sucking add N-words and B-words on my brother, I'ma say this one time, get my D-word out y'all mouth. How the F I'ma tell on the MF about a murder that happened when I was booked? I don't know ish about that ish. I was gone a month before this ish happened and came home 8 months after. What the F type of info I'ma give any MF? This ain't got ish to do with me. And for you OBlock add N-words, what's up what a N-word wanna do? Y'all got me effed up. F all you lame wash up non-rapping broke add put on $5 for my perk add N-word." Now, he says that he didn't tell, right? He wasn't even involved in the death of Duck, so what can he possibly tell on? But I don't know if he's trying to manipulate the situation or maybe he thinks that he really didn't tell. However, the paperwork states clearly that he identified certain members and spoke on the OBlock meetings. So he thinks that's not telling because he didn't say anything in reference to Duck's murder because maybe he didn't have any knowledge. But whenever you give up any sort of information to law enforcement to help their investigations, no matter what it is, you told. And if you pay attention, they're not asking him about anything associated with Duck. They're using him to just admit that OBlock is in fact a gang that has leadership and for him to identify members that they had trouble sorting out. So he may not have said anything about Duck's death because that's not what they needed from him. These are the strategic games that feds play, and clearly he's oblivious to them because he's making it seem like he didn't say anything about Duck's murder, so he didn't help in Duck's case. However, he identified members and admitted that they run like a leadership, so that's all the proof they needed in proving that OBlock is in fact a gang, which is why they was charged with the RICO in the first place. Now, so far we know that he's the second cooperator to come out and say that these meetings do happen, they do exist, they are real, and it happened within OBlock, and it is ran like a leadership, right? Now, they got too much specific details for Lil Dave to be acting like they're lying against him. And clearly his own friends believe it, because a member by the name of Q3boy_Kimani, who has an identical name to Lil Dave's IG handle, which is QEboy_Lil Dave, Kimani will post a cryptic message with 2 broken heart emojis, followed by King Von's Why He Told song playing in the background, pretty much hinting that he believes whatever news came to surface. And like I explained in the previous video, Bezu will post a cryptic message to his Instagram story with a bunch of rat emojis all over it, and he will post this right after the news will go viral. Could it be just a coincidence? Maybe so. But let me tell y'all one thing, right? Hypothetically speaking, let's say the feds are lying on him. If you're known to be a certain person and have certain ways amongst your circle, your friends aren't going for it, right? Your friends going to be like, nah, they fronting, or at least want more proof. However, his friends not even doing that. They straight ruling him out at the first sign of these accusations. That should tell you enough. You think if we heard Bezu was snitching or King Von was snitching, you know, it just don't sound believable, right? That's my point. Certain characteristics just don't fit certain individuals. So when your peers are quick to believe something negative concerning your reputation, that says a lot about you. Plus, for the people that know what they know, when they hear the feds say that you said certain things that they know actually is true, this is why everyone's reacting the way they are, because they figure if you didn't tell them, then who did? And out of all the people in the world, once again, why would they pick you out of everyone to lie on you, right? Now, he will also have a message for OBlock EDogg in the following Instagram story post, which is kind of crazy because you don't really hear too many people mentioning EDogg, right? And if they do, then they know that, you know, EDogg is EDogg. Like, he has a rep that exceeds him. But anyway, he would go to his Instagram story to say, quote, "Oh yeah, and EDogg mad I've been effing his BM and she don't love him no more. Crying emoji. Tinder ad N-word had me blocked 2 years, and you in a relationship with a B-word that effed and sucked on every one of your homies, and you know about it. Biggest con of them all." Now, let me tell y'all what this is, right? This is a crash out message. This is one of those messages where he really don't care about what he says about whoever he says it to, because he knows that his name is already in the blender. Right? I don't know whether he did whatever with EDogg baby mother, but to be honest with you, none of that matters. None of that can take us away from the fact that Little Buddy is accused of pointing members out in OBlock. None of this, he did this with that one's baby mother, he did X, Y, and Z. It don't matter. You are being accused of being a cooperator, right? And ironically, he says he never told on anyone involved in Duck's murder, but he never told us that he didn't identify the guys, which is more specific of what he's being accused of, right? But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all believe Lil Dave on not saying anything despite reports coming out about him cooperating? Or do y'all think he lying and he absolutely told? Jump in the comments and let us know. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.